Well, hello world, what is up? Give me just a moment. There we go. Okay, so I am testing out today streaming to Facebook Live. I'm not sure how well it's gonna work, but this is some of what's going on. So give me just a moment, because I had some technical difficulties. Let's see here. Da-da. All right, I think we're live. I think people should be able to hear me now. Oh, cool. Okay, great. So I am streaming here from Kiowa Island at the beach. We left Ohio to go down to South Carolina to go away and have fun. Actually, we're on my son's what do you call it, spring break, and we figured, you know what, let's go down there. Let's have a good time. But oh man, that was a rough start. So I have to tell you, the whole time that intro was going on, I was scrambling to find links and such, because I'm also testing out streaming to Facebook Live for the first time. I don't know if any of you can check Facebook or see that it's going on. I see that Sarah's on there, and hey, if you can see that the Facebook live stream is going on, that's great. I had an issue where it told me I had to select a game that I'm streaming, so I think I did it wrong. But I found a game called Ready, Cook, Delicious, and I thought, you know what, I'll just choose that game because, we're going to cook something today. Now, the recipe I just found, my wife sent it to me because we didn't have flour here, or at least I couldn't find flour. So the thing I was going to make, I just found out half an hour ago I can't. So we're going to make some kind of scampi ravioli. I still think it's going to be delicious, but you know what? Before we get started, I have everything I need to make a painkiller. So we're going to start with that. A painkiller is a cocktail drink with rum. You can make a virgin version of this too. So, I mean, just keep that in mind. But so what we're going to do is add 4 parts pineapple juice. 1 part orange juice. Now I don't have orange juice, so I figure I'll substitute some sweetened lime juice. I mean, it's pretty much the same thing, right? And lastly, cream of coconut. Now, we were making these earlier, and they were delicious, so I figured why not make another one for the stream. So I'll get some of this over here. I'm going to be all over the place on this one, aren't I? Hey, Axel, I just saw your comment over there. Thanks for joining me today. I figured since I'm out at the beach, why not go ahead and make a beach intro. So just earlier today, we went out to play at the ocean, and I actually set up my camera and shot that while we were playing at the beach, just so I could show it to you today and do that for live streams during the week. So we'll be out here all week. And I figured, why not use a beachy theme? Now, I'm going to try one of these days actually streaming from the beach at the ocean. That would be so much fun. So if I can, I will. If not, then, you know, oh well. But I'll give it a try. And then I feel like I'm missing something. Oh, yeah. I'm going to use some of this rum here. There we go. There we go. All right. So we found these painkiller drinks when we were down in St. Thomas a couple years ago, and they were really good. Here, give me a moment. There we go. So you want these with plenty of ice, and I happen to have a fridge to my left. I don't know if that's your right. That should be your left as well, right? I think so. So it's got ice in it. But painkiller, as I mentioned, 4 parts pineapple juice, 2 parts rum, 1 part cream of coconut, and 1 part orange juice. Now, you can make virgin versions of this like I do for my son just by skipping out on the rum, and it's a delicious drink. That'll do well for us cooking today. Now I've got back here, let's see what I got. There we go. I'm gonna start heating up some water so we got some raviolis that are already made. We're just gonna boil those today. And what do we got going on? Oh yeah. Usually you add a little nutmeg into these too. I like to just add a tiny bit to the top just so it looks really pretty. But typically you stir it in. All right, what are we doing? So this recipe, I mentioned the one I was going to make is one I've been working toward. It's an amazing one. It was, it's a, how do I put this? It's a garlic white wine bechamel with mushroom truffle raviolis, and it's a really good recipe. But I need flour for it. I couldn't find it. So today we're going to make a scampi recipe. My wife just sent it to me. I'm going to take a look at it on the laptop, and we're going to make it live right here. All right, so this one, I had planned to do this stream with you from the other room, do something else completely. And about an hour ago, my wife asked me what I'm making for dinner. I'm like, I'm about to go stream. So, you know what? I'm going to make dinner on the stream. We're going to do this. It's going to be awesome. And then we'll get to enjoy some dinner. So, what do we start with? Probably some olive oil. Oh, that's hiding. Don't mind me disappearing off stream. There we go. Okay, so we want some, how much olive oil? Oh no. 2 tablespoons? Okay, so we're gonna do that over on this side. Is that about right? Maybe that? Probably that. It's probably good enough. And 2 tablespoons of butter. So we've got knives over here, and we've got butter here. I've prepped most of the stuff, so I should be good to go. There we go. On most of these, so that should make it easier. Am I even heating that? No, I'm not. There we go. Oh, I love gas heat. I'm so glad I've got it over here. Here we go. There we go. Get some butter in there. We have so many ingredients over here. It's going to be delicious. I should probably grab a paper towel just to clean off as I go. There we go. Okay, so, I was just asked in the feed not to make a mess of the kitchen. That is notoriously one of the downsides of streaming, is that things get extra messy. But I will tell you that, you know what? Tonight I'm feeling like I really am in the mood for doing dishes. And that's going to come to bite me later. But I think it might help with this. Hey, Ma. So Mom joined me as well. Glad to have you down here. We're just prepping for some Scampi Ravioli. Recipe I have not made before, but Sarah made it, and it was delicious. And I've got a painkiller here, so just made one at the beginning of the stream. Should be delicious. No, we're not gonna make that much of a mess here. Actually, the worst part about this is just all the gear I have around. I got my laptop over here, microphone. We got the camera, and big light over there, so you can see me better. But you know what? Those all pack up pretty well. So now that things are going in there, did I even get a spatula? This will do well. Here we go. Oh, this is gonna be good. So this is like my favorite. Are we gonna add garlic to this next? That's like my favorite smell. Oh yeah. So butter and garlic in a pan has got to be my favorite smell in the kitchen. So we're about to get going on there. You look, what's going on here? I look extremely hot. Hot like heated like I'm sweating and such, or hot like I look good? We'll see. Now, I just found out we have this thing of garlic. This is the largest container of minced garlic I've ever seen. It's, oh, wow. I love garlic. So this is fantastic. Let's see. Those are the big spoons. Aww. How much garlic? Before I put in all the garlic, I should look at the recipe. It was just a... How much? 4 to 5 large cloves. That sounds like a lot of garlic, so we're just gonna... Oh, yeah. We're gonna do all those. That sounds great. Whew, my. Okay, we're gonna turn on this vent fan. I did say I was gonna run the vent fan. I'm so sorry if that makes it hard for you to hear me. But, I don't want this to go awful. I want it to be clean in here. What do we add next? Oh, I should have read this recipe ahead of time. Okay, add garlic, saute until fragrant. That's only 1 minute. Then add our raviolis. Oh my goodness. Am I supposed to boil these still? Sarah, are you watching? Are these supposed to be boiled ahead of time? Did I just do this horribly wrong? I'm gonna turn off that heat just in case. Sarah, I'm glad you can still hear me. What raviolis was I supposed to do? Oh no, they're still frozen too.
Honey, that's fine. They're supposed to be frozen.
Ah, can they go in with the sauteed stuff?
Once they're cooked, yeah, you cook them and then you put them in the sauce.
I already started sauteing stuff.
It's okay.
Okay.
You're fine.
She came over. You should come in.
No.
You should join me.
No.
Okay, she doesn't want to join me, but she has come. So she just shared this recipe with me about 20 minutes ago. I have not seen it before, so I'm kind of going through real quick. So, yeah.
You're fine. Your sauce will be fine no matter what. Just don't overcook
Sweet. Awesomeness.
it. Turn it down lower.
I already
Garlic
turned it
doesn't
off.
burn.
I turned it off, which was the mistake that I made. Okay, here we go. Okay, what are we gonna do? Pour in wine. Perfect. I feel, so the next step is to pour wine into the sauce. I feel like I got this one. Let's see. Boop, boop, boop. So next,
Is your water boiling?
yeah. Oh gosh, this pan is so hot.
Don't burn your garlic when you turn it down.
I did turn it down. It's so down
Why does it look so brown?
because it's burnt. Apparently, I don't do well following recipes. I tried. I really did to try to do things last minute. This reminds me. So if you like art, there's a guy called Drawing with Jazza, and he tried to do a Bob Ross painting live with Bob Ross at 2 times. It was absolute craziness. I'm sorry. That smells really good.
It smells great.
It smells good. We're gonna have little burnt garlics in there, but it's gonna smell good.
Your water is definitely not boiling.
It was boiling. And then I put frozen raviolis in there
Okay, it says that you cook it
for like 5
5
minutes.
minutes.
Yeah. So I know the ravioli. I've cooked with these ravioli. It's
Okay.
what I planned to make. And now we're just getting surprised. Super surprised.
I'm gonna let you get back to it.
Thank you. We had our guest speaker over there. It's only a little garlic and butter. Do it again. You know what? She's right. Someone suggested, and by someone I mean my mom, that we just start over with that. And you know what? That's a hard thing in cooking. That is so true. If you mess up something and you're early on, just throw it out. Start over again. It smells really good, but that garlic being burnt is going to affect the final flavor. And you know what? We have all this garlic here. And if Nana, if you're still watching, I'm going to use a little more, but it's going to go to a good cause, an amazing dinner. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I saved this for chopping later. There we go. I'm going to grab something like this that will help me not burn myself. We'll get this over here. We're going to dump this out over here. Oh, poor garlic. Okay. I don't know if you can see this. It's really burnt. I was really hoping I could salvage that, but no. Oh my. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really sure, but you know what? It's fine. We're gonna have some fun with it. Where is it? There's the olive oil. So the stream might be haphazard and crazy, but this meal is gonna be amazing. Just you wait. I'm trying to open this olive oil and it's not opening now. Maybe I should use my teeth on this too. What? Why won't it open? There we go. There we go. About 2 tablespoons of oil, 2 tablespoons of butter. There we go. Once we get the wine in there, we'll be fine, because the wine can kind of simmer in there for a while and things won't burn at that point. So now that I actually looked ahead a little bit, we'll see. You know, I really appreciate all the support I have over there. If you look in the comments section, you'll see I've got so many people on my side for this one, which is really helpful when you're just flailing about on a live stream. Okay, now, if you can, I don't know how well I actually show the things that are on the stove, but we got butter and oil going here, deliciously. Woo, yeah. And about to throw some garlic in there. Here it goes. Here's the part I always love. It's going to be better this time. Just you wait. Super garlicky. There we go. Kind of toss that around a little bit. This part really, it doesn't need long at all. It becomes fragrant usually really quickly. More than 30 seconds and it probably is going to get burned, which is what we did last time. So this time we're going to throw the wine in a little faster. Let that go just a moment, and healthy portion of wine. That is really hot. I have not been used to cooking on gas heat, so I love cooking on gas on the stove. It's pretty much a requirement for me when I get into a house. But I've been cooking on electric for so long that it's just, I'm gonna have to get used to it again pretty much. Let's take a beverage break. These are so good. We made a couple of these for everyone earlier. Delicious. Okay, what do we got next? Red pepper flakes. Let's see. Reading up the recipe. This time we're actually going to read ahead so we know what's going on. Red pepper flakes, simmer, reduce the wine. We're going to stir in more butter, lemon juice, and parsley. Okay. Oh, I want to add these later. I'm not adding them now. There's not enough in there. So what I am going to do is turn down the heat there. Just let the wine simmer over there. I added a fair bit of wine. It's going to have to reduce a moment. But that's okay. So this is, we're already off recipe. And that's fine. You know what? Some of the best things you can do with cooking is just try out things. Have fun with it. And come on, raviolis. This never boiled well. I don't know why. Okay. Didn't give it enough time. We're going to add some zucchini. That's going to be good in there. So, knife, sides, cut this thing. You don't want to chop your fingers off. You want to hold them like this so your fingers are safe. We're going to cut up some zucchini for this. There's some rounds here. And that way we got some kind of vegetable inside of this for us. There we go. There. I kind of made them fatter. I'm not sure if that's what we were going for, but yeah. Spaghetti time! You know what? This is ravioli, which is pretty much like a spaghetti. I think it counts. So we're going to add some zucchini. I've also got some tomatoes I'm going to add, so that'll be nice. There we go. That'll add some nice color to the dish too. It won't be so bland. Let's go ahead and stir up this wine that's reducing in here. The scampi sauce. Well, hey, it's good to see you here, Circuit. Thanks for joining me. Today is random meal time. I got sent this recipe just before the stream and already failed it once throughout the first try of it. The butter and garlic burnt the garlic. So we're on it again, and this time it's going much better. Okay. Ooh, cool. The raviolis are coming along. I've got something to drain them out in over there. Over here, let's see. Woo. I'll put the zucchinis in a bowl here. And we'll start sauteing those in a moment. And let's go ahead and throw some, cut up some tomato as well. There we go. These tomatoes are rather ripe, so they're trying to bust apart on me, but we're gonna make it work. That was the lid. I'm gonna use that. They're gonna be delicious. There we go. Oh! Okay, so that's funny. Yes, I am not left-handed, so that might throw things off. But yeah, it's inverted, so when I point to the left, it's actually the left. I think that's your left, right? That way? Left? Otherwise, when I do hand motions and stuff, it actually is opposite for you. I've gone back and forth on inverting the image from the camera. I'm not sure which one I like better, but we'll see. Oh, so Circuit, are you a chef as well? Gotta love people who have the ability to cook their own meals. It's such an important skill. Wine's looking good. Raviolis are almost done. There's some tomato. I'm probably gonna stick with that. Partially out of time. I'm not gonna cut up anymore. And yes, Sarah, I saw that over there. I'm gonna throw in the zucchini rather early because they're gonna be cooked more. Tomatoes, they cook down so quickly, so yeah, they're gonna be one of the last things we do. I'm also gonna wait until the raviolis go in to add the red pepper flakes. All right. Let's see, what do we got? Yeah. So, toss some zucchinis in there. They'll take longer than the raviolis. Turn up the temperature a little bit on those. Toss them around. Oh, some of these are kind of thick. That's funny. Oh well. Butter, garlic, zucchini. What could go wrong? There we go. Broke them apart. Got them in there. Cooked down, my pretties. Delicious. And I think I'm done with the cutting board. So let's throw that off there. Do you want to join the stream? Okay. Did you come in to see the martini shaker? Do you want a painkiller? Oh, okay. No. Make one.
No. I'll wait till you're done.
Give me just a moment on the stream. We've got a martini emergency. There we go. All clean. All set to go. There you go. Oh goodness. Cut them in half. Probably a great idea. You know what? I should live stream cooking more often. I get advice from everyone. I don't even have to know what I'm doing. Let's see. Oh, that's so much better. Anyone else like putting your fingers in a hot pan? I told YouTube that this channel is not for kids because no, you shouldn't reach into the hot pan and cut things. So. What's the term? What's the term there? Oh yeah, stunts performed by a professional chef. Don't try this at home. Oh goodness. Okay. As long as I don't touch the metal, it's fine. There we go. Okay. And I think the raviolis are done, so I'm going to bring those over. And in the terms of the magic school bus, make mistakes, get messy. And you know, I think that applies to cooking as well. Most areas of life, you can't really grow and experience new things and learn if you don't make a few mistakes along the way. There we go. So, we got our mushroom truffle raviolis over there. Those are going to be awesome. Okay, So there's a term that just got thrown out in the chat that looks like mise en place, but it's not. It's mise en place, I believe. That means prepping things ahead of time. Now, I try to do that for my streams as much as I can and my videos, but it is very difficult to do when you didn't know that you were going to be streaming this until about 30 minutes before the stream. So I grabbed my gear, ran it down here, started setting up stuff and preparing, and I figured today's stream is just going to be it might be a little haphazard, but it's going to be fun and a good, I don't know, a good test, have a good time. And that is another reason that I started off the stream with making a painkiller, because I figured why not have some fun with everyone while we're cooking this. Okay, we got our zucchinis cooking down. Wait, what? Yeah, I turned up the heat on them. I think it's a good heat. We're going to keep it where it is. That's a lot of zucchini, but it was a fair bit of white wine too, so that part's going to take time. You know what, Sarah? I was going to forget the salt and black pepper. Oh man, sometimes you just forget some things and you add them a little later. But you know what? That's some of the fun of cooking. Sometimes you miss a step, sometimes you don't. You try new things and you never know. Got a pepper shaker here. Some sea salt, which is pretty delicious. And what else I got? Okay, yeah, that's going to be later. Oh, I forgot. I'm going to add in some lemon, and I have an actual lemon here. So we're going to go back for... I already... So when you need lemon juice, one of the nice things, which I guess I just cut this so I can't show you, roll it around ahead of time, squeeze it a bit beforehand, and it'll help you juice it afterwards. It'll work out really well. What do we want? How do we want to do this? Maybe I could squeeze it into here. Yeah, that'll work. I'm having too good a time trying out something new and cooking over here in this kitchen, so I do love to cook, and when we get a kitchen as spacious as this, I mean, I've been in this kitchen quite a few meals already. It's been so fun. Here we go. I think this is going to be too much lemon juice. Let's see. So I've got the recipe up on a screen on the side. Let's see what it calls for. 2 tablespoons. All right. Well, I think I got that. I was just checking on the ravioli. They're looking good. Okay. So this is a recipe for shrimp scampi, actually. But you know what? We wanted to make our ravioli tonight, and we are not going to let any missing ingredients detract us from making those raviolis. So that's why it's scampi ravioli. Why not? Ooh, this is coming along. Okay, good. I wonder, I feel like this would do well with a lid on it to help those zucchinis cook. I don't know if we have a lid though. Let's see. We do have a lid. There we go. So I'm going to toss that there and let that cook those zucchinis well. I like the comment that you never have too much lemon. That's a fun one. Lemon's delicious. There might be a point where you have too much, but it's probably like saying you never have too much garlic. You have to do quite a bit to get past that point. What else we got here? I think we're doing pretty well. So at this point, oh hey, got a new subscriber there. Thank you, Miss Shara. Great to have you here. Thanks for joining me. Today's lesson is Scampi Ravioli, something I definitely didn't plan on, but has been super fun. Thank you. Oh. So, what are we doing? We're waiting for this to cook, and this is I guess the open part where I guess I just have time to talk while this cooks a little here. Since I hadn't planned on cooking something on a stream tonight, I didn't prep any material, but I guess I'll say come back later this week. I'm going to try to live stream from the beach itself. I think that'll be super fun. Give you a chance to see Kiowa Island and the ocean out here. It's a gorgeous place. I just have to make sure I find time that is not raining. So we have a couple days of rain coming up. All right. Oops, that was probably loud. Anyway, okay. Oh yeah, we bought some Parmesan. So we were going to make we're going to make it. It's going to be later this week, but we're still going to make it once we get some flour. We have a garlic white wine Parmesan bechamel over the mushroom truffle raviolis. It is an amazing meal. I made it for a potluck for work last week and had several people ask me for the recipe, which I have to write down now to get it to them. And I'm going to make that this week. I want to make it on a stream because it was really good. But tonight I didn't have flour, so I couldn't make it, the first part of it, the roux. And my wife suggested a scampi, so she threw this recipe at me, and she's made it before, and it's been really good. So we figured, why don't I try it? So, I'm not really sure if that laugh that I have sometimes, like that one where I just, why don't I try it? That one. I don't know if that's like an awkward laugh or not. I have fun with it. It's me. But I've had people tell me it seems like an awkward laugh. I figure at this point I just take it as part of a personality thing. I don't know. What do you think? Is it like an or an ah when I'm speaking, where it's just kind of filling the space, or is it fun? Okay, so we've got some of this Parmesan here. You gotta test it. It's good. Good, good. All right. Ooh, yeah, zucchini. That was great. Even the lid smells good. We're almost done here. Oh yeah, that was exactly what the zucchinis need. They're like the perfect consistency now. Oh, thanks, Axel. I appreciate it. And Sarah, I'm glad it's that. It's something that I originally was trying to get rid of in my videos because I thought, oh, that is something that's kind of weird. But I kept doing that kind of thing because it's just part of how I interact with people, and I love things about life, and I like to laugh and smile, and so it's been fun to just keep it as part of me. And raviolis! Alright. We'll get those These are the ones we boiled earlier. Ah, they're hot! Ow! It's so hot! What?
Did you put the lemon juice and extra butter in yet?
Not yet.
Okay, that has to go first.
It has to go first.
Yeah.
I just got told lemon juice and butter should go first.
Yeah.
So here's what we're going to do. We're going to push them to the side. And we're going to put in butter.
2 more tablespoons.
2 tablespoons. Do you want to come in and talk to people?
No.
Okay, so this butter, we're going to sneak under these raviolis. Look at it go.
That helps me to the sauce. I was like, I want the sauce.
Okay, yeah, because we need more butter now that everything's cooked. There, it snuck underneath.
Okay.
It made it. It made it. We're good.
Back to your regular scheduled program.
Yes. So my wife just came in to warn me the butter was supposed to go first. 2 tablespoons of lemon. That's probably 2 tablespoons. That? Yeah. There we go. I'll taste it. If we want more, then we can add more. There we go. Now at this point, we have to be careful about stirring these because I don't want to crush these ravioli. Oh, toasted raviolis. Oh man. I may have to try that in the future. So at this point, the raviolis are in. They are what they are. They're going to be delicious. I guarantee you that. I mean, this white wine sauce is going to be great. But yeah, maybe in the next one I'll have to try toasting the ravioli. We actually got 3 bags of these raviolis. These ones we've tried. So I haven't made ravioli at home yet. Maybe one day. But we've tried several raviolis. And we've tried crab, we've tried these ones, and the mushroom truffle ones are so good. So we have several bags of these. We will be making more. It's funny that we just got the comment of parsley, and I happen to have this giant thing of parsley flakes. So we will have some parsley for it. Yay. Maybe I'll add a little now and a little on top. I just wanted to make sure there was some for beauty. Did you already read this recipe? Did you know this recipe was coming to say parsley there? So actually, Sherry Dental there, my mom, has was pretty much the reason I know to cook like I do today. So it wouldn't surprise me if she already knew the answer to this recipe before I did even. So, Circuit, for the toasted raviolis, would you put those in the oven to toast them up, or what would you do? I don't cook raviolis much, so I actually don't know a lot about cooking ravioli, other than I kind of just started with these, and they've been amazing. I was surprised how great it was. I guess this is the 4th time I've added ravioli of any type to a meal in like 2 weeks. There we go. Coming along well. I've got the tomato to add, which I'll add very last. It's about to go in. I want to make sure it's not cold, but don't want to cook it too much. Maybe I'll add it now. I don't know. Oh, look at that. Air fryer for the raviolis. That could work well. I don't have an air fryer, so for me that would be a tough one. Probably won't be getting an air fryer until at least after getting my own house, which might be later this year. It could come up pretty quickly. Oh. Sarah's right. I totally said I was going to hold off for the raviolis to add the red pepper flakes, and then pretty much forgot to add the red pepper flakes. Come on. Get out of there. I try not to add too many because my son doesn't like spicy, so usually we add the spicy stuff a little bit and then add extra. He's starting to like some more spicy though, so it's been great. Wait, is there an air fryer at this house? Is that what I heard? I don't even know if I'd know what I'm doing with it. I kind of would, but... Okay, tomato. There's the tomato. Oh, look at those colors. I don't know if you can see all that from there, but it's coming along well. We're going to add some of those Parmesan shreds here soon, and then we're going to enjoy. Now, whoops, dropped the tomato. A hot tomato. That's not enough tomato. I was gonna skip cutting up more tomato because of time, but now I'm finding myself with more time, so yes. There we go. Tomato! Oh no! I crushed it. There we go, that's better. There we go. I think I'm done with this now. Move this over. Wait, I need this. I still need that. Alrighty. Ooh, by the way, I tried setting these up a little last minute, but I added some purple spots back here. Do they look good on the stream? I'm hoping they do. The color, I love adding a dash of color here and there. I thought it was pretty fun. Last year when we came down here, I set up for showing off the espresso machine, and we had lights like prepped everywhere in here. You could barely use the kitchen while I was doing that, except for the one piece of counter that I was spotlighting. It was pretty funny. Oh man, this looks so good. It looks like this made it through the stream, so I'll have a drink for dinner. Axel, I'm glad you like them. Thanks for letting me know. I try to add splashes of color behind me anytime I can. I sneakily added them behind the knives and the fruit over here, so that way you don't see the actual lights themselves. But they're actually just like these little DJ lights. They're like $16 each, and they add so much to any place. And even not just for video. If I go out to, like, if I'm staying at a hotel, I'll bring these lights with me and just place them around the space, and they look so good. And they're so cheap. It's like, it's amazing. All right. Well, at that point, I think dinner's almost done. What time are we at? Let's see. 7:02. I was trying to have this ready for people by 7. So that's actually pretty impressive. I'm impressed with myself. I hope you don't mind me being excited about that. Now, the end stream, not that we're ending right now, but the end stream for this, I didn't get a beach scene set up for that. So, because I was literally rendering out the starting beach scene while I was prepping all this, so you guys could see the beach to start with. It was a scramble tonight, but I think it all kind of came together. Why am I still wiping my hands? I'm like sitting here just overly wiping hands. I heard my wife laugh from the other room, so that's good. Oh man. Well, I am about to do my favorite part of all this. Depending on the meal, I try more often. This one I haven't been tasting much. Well, I'll eat. Taste the sauce and a little zucchini here. Oh, here, let me. I had the host of this kitchen want the counter space back. No, he very gracious. Guess what? We're gonna enjoy dinner tonight. It's very good. So this is originally a shrimp scampi recipe that we made into a ravioli zucchini recipe. And so this is actually vegetarian. It turned out great. So we're gonna enjoy this. And I think if I were to make this again, it could do to be a little thicker. I think what I just made is a little loose. The flavors are all there, but I think I like, in general, I like a little bit of a thicker sauce. So we probably could have added a little more butter along the way. But it's gonna be super delicious. Nice shot. Sorry, I'm talking to people off the stream. You don't even see what's going on. There's amazing basketball skills over there. So anyway, I should plate it so you can see it on a plate. Yeah. Let's see. There we go. I'm just throwing these things together. Who knows what's going on over here? We'll throw one of these real pretty on top. There we go. And don't forget that Parmesan. There we go. I don't know if that's too much or not. Who knows? But it's gonna be delicious. So I appreciate all of you who came out tonight. If you decide to make this or something like it, let me know. This was definitely not a planned stream, but I mean, we got a delicious stream. We got a delicious meal out of it. And now it's time for me to wash my hands and enjoy some dinner with my family. So, thank you all for coming. We'll turn off the vent. I feel like I've had to scream the whole time, but you know what? It's been great. So, I appreciate you coming out tonight. I'll see you later this week, hopefully at the beach. Have a great one. Bye.